Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you are well and good right now. Hi, I'm Nikki Vanessa. I'm shooting your teacher for reading and writing skills. Welcome to our class for the second semester. Today, we will be discussing our new topic, which is about the properties of well-written text. Now let's read first our learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you are expected to: first, you have to discuss the meaning and components of well-written text, explain the steps in achieving a well-written text. Number 3, read and explore text and determine if they are well-written text or not. And then, create a well-written text and reflect your own learning on the properties of well-written text. Organization, coherence, and cohesions. For a text to be well written, one must keep in mind these three properties. The organizations. Organization. This is the structural framework of writing. It is important to effective writing because it provides readers with a framework to help them fulfill their expectation for the text. This is the logical progression and completeness of ideas in a text. Coherence. By coherence, we mean that every part of a composition must contribute to one main unifying thought, which means that have the various parts of text must follow one another in order, which makes the relationship clear. And then, cohesions. Cohesions means that the overall text has a meaning. Text organization. When we say text organizations, it is the way a text is organized that helps to guide the readers logically through it. This property makes a text readable and its message clear. Organization can be achieved through the following techniques. Number 1, physical format. Number 2, signal words. And then, the structure. Physical format. The format is an aspect of the organization that is immediately apparent to the reader. It is seen in how the text physically appears when headings and subheadings, bullets, point or prompt emphasis. However, use these techniques with a direction, as improper or superfluous formatting can be confusing. Example: Marxist ideology has three main theories. Number 1 is the historical materialism. Purports that all the features of the society can be historically be traced back to economic activity. And then the social class. In capitalist society is what produces unjust structures of power that exist today. And then the last one is the socialism. Socialism would be the next rational step for the development of human society. So the words in bold that are three most important Marxist theories that are the first sentence is referring to By emphasizing this word, the reader can identify the correct term for the concept along with their definition. This would also aid in remembering the theories since they stick out from the rest of the text. And then the signal words. Signal words are textual clues that readers can use to follow a text. They can signal the transition from one point to another, the ordering of event and concept, or writer's chosen topic, the linear narrations, questions, and answer. Example: Chuck Palahniuk's novel Fight Club greatly influenced me as a fictional writer. First, he used the unreliable narrator fascinated me, and I have written similar characteristics in my works. The second, the theme of patriarchal oppressions can also be found in the stories I write. Third, the novel's stunning twist in something that I have been trying to create. Thus, I am extremely grateful to have encountered Planet's genius early in my writing career. So, by using sequential signal words, first, second, and third, before the beginning of every sentence, the reader can follow what seems to be the writer's list or 3 reasons why the novels influenced him. The words thus also signals the conclusion and the end of the list. Structures. The structure provides the framework upon which the text is organized and consists of the following: the beginning, middle, supporting details, and for the conclusion, summary, and the final message. Of course, when you are going to write a paragraph, kailangan magsisimula sa beginning, and then middle, and then after that, we have the denouement or the end of the paragraph. Examples: Ancient philosophies believe that a person has an aura. This appears as a rainbow flag around the body that can be seen by individuals with clairvoyant abilities. The color changes depending on one's mood, health, and thoughts. Some scientists believe that the existence of the aura has something to do with the electromagnetic fields produced by cells and tissues in the human body. Whether auras are real or not, the fact remains that there are forces everywhere that are real even though we cannot see them. Organization in this paragraph is not readily noticeable, and it does not use clues like formatting or signal words. However, the text is organized in this way: beginning for the introduction topic of aura, and then the middle, definition and evidence of existence of aura. And then the end, the ending message about forces in the world. Coherence and questions. By coherence, we mean that every part of composition must contribute to one main unifying thought, which means that the various parts of the text must follow one another in an order which makes the relationships clear. In the other hand, cohesion means that the overall text has meaning. A text with coherence has ideas that are logically sequenced in a way that is easy to follow for the reader. Although, without cohesion, no central concept links all these ideas together. The main point of that text remains unclear for readers. Example: My favorite painting is The Weeping Woman by Pablo Picasso, which is an undergiven painting that symbolizes suffering. As a result, I love bright primary colors, so I wear a lot of shocking yellows, blues, and reds. Also, as an outgoing person, I enjoyed performing for large crowds. In the end, people should not judge an artist's talent based on one standard. Connecting this word in the text suggestions is a sequence of ideas that the writer wants to convey. As a result, implies an effect of the previous statement, while in the end indicates the conclusions. However, the writer jumps from one topic to another, resulting in a lack of cohesion. For instance, the writer talks about his or her favorite colors as a result of Picasso's painting, even though they are not connected in any way. It can be inferred that the choice of the favorite colors was inspired by the colors of the painting, but the writer does not make this clear. Cohesions and coherence. A text both cohesions and coherence as the central concept linking all the ideas in the text, and these ideas are presented in logical manner. The main point is clear and text is easy to follow and understand. Example: International Women's Day is celebrated on the 8th of March of every year. It began as a socialist political event in several Western countries. Then, other countries also started celebrating the holiday just as a way to express their love for women. Currently, the United Nations observes the holiday as a way to bring to light women's issues around the world. The main topic of the text is International Women's Day, which was stated in the first sentence. The paragraph proceeds to outline the history of the holiday, starting from some Western countries and it spreads to other nations. It ends with the current way that the whole world celebrates that day. The writer can present different ideas about the holiday in a logical manner and without veering away from the topic. Remember, the following we are trying to evaluate if your text has cohesions and coherence. A text with coherence but no coherence is difficult to follow. And then, a text with coherence but no cohesions has no definite point. And the text with both cohesions and coherence is logically sequenced and stays on topic. Okay, that's all. Any questions, clarifications, additions about the topic that we have discussed? Okay, if you don't have any questions, please proceed or open your learning path at www.gaitf.com or contact me or call me at 0926-2974-685. Thank you and God bless.